made you decide to immigrate?
Me and my wife were classmates in medical school back in China, and after graduation, I went to clinical as a doctor, and my wife continued as changed to basic research. She's doing her graduate studies in China in cardiovascular pathology. And after graduation, she wanted to continue her study, but this is early 90s. China is still a very poor country. We don't have a lot of funding or facilities for this kind of research. So she decided to apply for a couple of universities in both Canada and the United States. And she got admitted by Dr. Dalla in Winnipeg, Canada, who is pretty famous in the field in cardiovascular research. So she decided to take it, and she came here in 1994. As a doctor, I have to want to join her, but my first visa application was denied. At the time was really critical for the financial support because China was really poor and the Chinese people was considered like really poor. They can't support themselves. So we have to have enough, my wife had to save enough money to prove that she can support me to join her. So only after a year after she came here, I can join her in 1995.
And what was the hardest thing about leaving China?
The hardest thing, of course, is the only two of us come here, and with all our families, friends, all in China, stayed in China. And this is back in the early 1990s. There's no Skype, no cell phone, and land phone. The international fees, the charge is really high. So we can't call home. The only communication we have is have to mail letters, the real letters by a mailman, and which take like 2 weeks to get exchange of information. So that's really hard when in the first years, and we don't have enough money to travel back and forth like very frequently, probably a couple of years, once every couple of years.
What was the most difficult thing about assimilating to the new environment?
Mostly it's the language and culture, some culture, but mostly language, because even though we have okay reading and comprehension and writing skills, but we are really have cannot speak and can't hear. The hearing ability is really bad. So we can't communicate verbally with people, and the first probably 3-4 months was really bad. Yeah, fortunately we catch on. The people here is pretty nice in Canada, small town, really nice people around. So.
Why did you move from Canada to the United States?
So after a couple of years, my wife got her PhD degree, and I got my master's degree in Canada. And so she applied for postdocs, I applied for jobs in both Canada and US, and we got offers. Both of us got offer from University of Washington in Seattle. She as a postdoc fellowship, and I as a research associate. So we decided to move to the US.
And do you think that you achieved the goals that you came here for?
Yeah, I think so. I think our main goals is to get a better life and also get a free environment because we moved out in the early 90s. That's right after the 1989 Tiananmen Square stuff in China. We were in Beijing at the time, so we have some problem with the authorities, with the political environment, and so we want to come abroad and raise our kids in a freer environment. In that sense, I think we achieve our goals. We have 2 lovely daughters, and they are pretty healthy and in both mentally and physically, which I think that's the biggest goal, biggest achievement we got.